By the way, I was talking to nobody. Anyway, I'm back again. I'm recording Minecraft as always once again. This time I finally want to talk about the aftermath of my accident. If you don't know, or if you're new to this channel, welcome. I'm Spine. I am trying to record every single day, basically, even though I failed one day already, which is lame, and I know it. And on January 7th, I got into a car accident. Nobody was hurt. I wasn't hurt. I was alone in the car. The car is completely wrecked though. So yeah, I have like a full vlog session on this channel if you wanna check it out. It's not anything wow, it's just that quick summaries or quick updates on what I did. But yeah, so what happened after my accident and stuff? So let's just start from the beginning. Okay, I'm gonna start from the beginning, as I'm also getting I have to get a lot of stone and cobblestone and stuff. Wait, what else do I need? I think just cobblestone in general and coal. Okay, so on January 1st, no, January 1st, 7th of January, I had to go to work, and I woke up at like 5 a.m. something like that, because I'm on the first shift, morning shift basically. And let's just say it was snowing. Why are you so loud? It was snowing, so it was like this snow, what's it called, not hazy, fog. So snowing, fog, what else? Pretty much blizzard, you can say. The road was extremely slippery, and it wasn't, you know, defrosted or anything. The road wasn't defrosted anyway. There was no tractors, trucks, whatever, trucks, you know, to defrost what's the other word? I don't know if there is another word, but you get my point. There was nothing to clean the road from the snow, or to clean the snow basically. And okay, I'm gonna get cobble from here. So there was nothing. So I went. I tried going to work. I drove. Like, I left my village. Nothing happened. I drove regularly. But when I got outside the village, everything went wrong. I got to about halfway. So there's like a 10-kilometer difference between my place and work. So I got like halfway, probably exactly halfway. Halfway of the distance. So like 5 kilometers, you can say. 5, 6, something like that. And as I was going, and this is my fault, and I will not deny this one bit, not trying to say it wasn't my fault, but I was speeding. I was going quite fast, not gonna lie. I had 60 kilometers. And yeah, my stubbornness won. Can't lie. I'm not gonna say that I wasn't in the wrong, because I fully was. What I can't. Okay, I need something else to put. I cannot put this. Okay. As I was saying, I was fully in the wrong for what I did. 100%. So as I was going straight. Like, as I was going straight, there were no, I don't know, what's a good word? There were no curbs or anything. But as I was going straight, there was a curb coming, And I knew that curb was gonna come eventually. I just saw the sign also. But this is where I will always blame myself, because I could have, you know, put it in a lower gear and let it engine brake and stuff. But I'm gonna use the iron pickaxes. When did diamond pickaxe become so weak? It's already what? And okay, they nerfed it so bad. But yeah, as I was going closer to that curb, or curb, no, curb, yeah, curve, not curb. What am I saying? Curve. As I was getting close to the curve, thought I could brake. Yeah, I braked. Let's not even mention it. I freaking, so as I was going, I braked, and I started noticing that my back of the car was moving like this, went like this, exactly like this. And as I was braking, and that's the thing, you never brake when it's snow. Trust me, do not ever brake, and do not ever speed in snowy conditions, even rainy conditions, because whenever the road is slippery, no matter what, do not speed. Trust me, do not ever speed, because you will not stop even if you press the brake, even if you can only pray. Just drive slowly. Trust me. So as I was going, I tried braking, and I started noticing that I was going straight, and as I was going straight, there was a pit, pretty steep pit, and at the kind of end of the, so you have the curve, right? This is the curve, so I have nothing really. Oh wait, I can use my belt, even though this is really awkward. So this is the curve, okay, like this. I don't know how to really show it, but you get it. So here was the curve. Imagine if it's okay like this. I think it's better since it's sideways, so it's the different perspective. As I was going, so let's say I was here, coming from here. Well, the belt is front. I was going like this, and I was going like this, right? And the pit is exactly here, but there's also a farm, big farm here, exactly this place. So there's like a bridge here, and as I was pretty much skidding down, I went straight in the pit. The bridge is here, and I hit the sewage entrance of that. So I hit the cement first, so I hit the cement and the entrance of the sewage, which freaking belt. You can imagine how I came to an instant stop. Like, when I say instant, dude, it was like I did scream, I screamed no very loud. I screamed no, like very louder than this, you know, because man, I just imagined everything as I was, you know, I don't know, I have a good imagination. So when I saw that I got into the accident, I was like, fudge, you know, I was like, fudge, man, what? Like, felt like a dream, really, not gonna lie. Like, I did not expect that to happen, but I will say this to the very end, it was my fault. It was my fault, no matter what. Thank God there wasn't anybody coming from the other side of the road. If they were also gonna, well, because I wasn't like on the other lane or anything. It's just that what if they were also skidding, you know? Because guess what? As I after the accident happened, an old person came. Okay, interesting, new entrance. All right, I don't know where this is leading to, but as I was, so I got off the car, and there's the guy that works at the farm came out, or big farm, whatever, came out, and he just heard a boom. He was also in the toilet. He's probably taking a poo up. He just heard a massive boom. Basically, that's what he heard. Okay, I have a lot of cobble. 1, 2, like 7 stacks. Okay, I'm gonna go up. So I can just imagine what was going through his mind. Also hearing like a massive boom, like probably like a nuke almost. So yeah, after that I called the police. Wait, did I finish everything? I called, who did I call for? I called my mom or my dad. No, my mom. And yeah, it was not good, obviously. Not good. I was stressed. I wasn't scared necessarily, just that I was shocked. I was fully shocked that it happened. Like, I did not expect it to happen, and it's probably because I also didn't drive. But I'm not gonna make excuses that it's because I didn't drive on the snow, because I did know at the time that snow really messes up with your driving. And yeah, so after that, called my mom, sorted this, sorted that, what happened. My dad, who was, my mom told me this, that my dad was like in a hurry. He was scared. He like woke up from the bed instantly, you know, which makes sense after all. Like, I didn't get hurt. Nothing happened to me, just that, well, I wrecked the car completely. So after that I called the police obviously, because I had to report the accident and stuff. Had to wait quite a lot, 10-15 minutes. Like, my mind was like, my head hurted. Is that the word? Hurted? Like, I was in pain in a way, you know? Like, every vein in my brain was popping out. Every vein. There was like, couldn't believe it, you know? I couldn't believe it. And I was talking to the guy, and as I was saying, after that there was another car coming, and this is where I'm saying that thankfully there wasn't a car on the other side of the road, the lane, whatever, as they were going to the curve. Because guess what? After that, they almost also lost control. Wait, they did lose control, but they regained it. They did have speed, and they almost went in the freaking pit. They almost went in the bushes and stuff, but it wasn't as bad as, like, if they went in the bushes, they'd be more safer than what happened to me. Because imagine, I just hit instant stop from 60, maybe even I even went 70 kilometers. But I don't know. No, I don't think so. Because I'm trying to think, you know, because I went down, I gained speed, but I don't think you gain that much speed, you know. So probably like 60 to 50. But that's still a lot no matter what. Because I came to an instant stop. The airbags fully exploded. So yeah, everything was wrecked, even the windshield. And after that I waited for the police to come, which it did took a while. So I did call them. There was a lady, of course, there was a lady. The lady picked up, told what happened, and like I said what happened. She was like, also, you know, sounded very troubled, or not troubled. She was concerned, you know. And after that, I had to wait for the police to come. Oh no, I was dialed to another person, another police probably officer, whatever freaking zombie scared the hell out of me. And as I was waiting on hold pretty much, I talked to them, I told them what happened, blah 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 blah, and then I had to wait. I did wait quite a while, like 10-15 minutes, which, to be honest, at this point I'm not even surprised. I'm not trying to say that, oh, they should have come faster, because at that hour and with that conditions, yeah, thank God they didn't come faster. So this is funny also. This is funny what I'm about to say. Oh gosh dang it. Because as I was, so they came right after 20 minutes, 50 minutes, whatever it was. This is funny what I'm about to say. Yeah, this is funny what I'm about to say. So after like 20 minutes, they came and so they started like looking around what happened, telling me, did you have winter tires? I did have winter tires, and I must say this, no matter if you have winter tires, trust me, do not trust snow. And I'm saying for this, for your own good. So after that, they told this and that, and they told me that we have to go to the police station. They put me in the back of the police car. I was like, damn, I'm gonna be in the police car. Never in my life was I in a police car. And so okay, this is where the funny part comes. So wait, there's actually more. So I gave them the files basically from the car, from my private ID stuff, blah blah blah, you get it. My driver's license. And after that they told me we need to go to the police station. Okay, we went, and as the policeman was driving, he also skidded. He almost, I think, went into an accident. I think because he started, let's just say he started, like the tire sounded bad. Like he did skid. He did, because I was like, what happened? I was like, is part 2 coming or what? Like actually, I was so scared. Wait, I forgot to put the hole here. So okay, wait, I need coal. No, freaking zombie. Like, because the tires felt very, they were too loud, and I think they did like went outside the road a bit. I'm not sure how much, because it wasn't visible on the winds, because the winds are covered and stuff, you know. So we arrived at the station, and as we arrived, I went inside the station. They told me to sit down, and after that they told me to fill some papers. Apparently that was the most important thing. I love how the thing that annoyed me is that they didn't fill themselves the papers. I had to fill them. But makes sense, but also at the same time was weird, you know. I just got into an accident and I had to fill, I was the one to fill the papers. Okay, I guess. And after that they gave me the little alcohol test, whatever it's called in English, which obviously came negative because Never drink and drive, trust me, never do. And after that, oh my gosh, can you stop going in the farm? Thank you. And after that, well, actually they told me to, so they first gave me the alcohol test, then I had to fill the papers. Then oh wait, I forgot to mention one more part, one more funny thing. So as I was taking that alcohol test, they told me to blow slowly, but so in order, if you ever took an alcohol test, if you are, I don't know, stopped by the police, if you have a driver's license, you probably know that there should be a sound coming from the little test, like a buzz or buzz, yeah, like it's freaking no, not an alarm, like it's just a buzz, a very loud buzz. And as I was trying to blow, they told me to blow slowly, like not fast. I was like, okay, not gonna blow fast, which sounds weird, even me saying it now. So as I was blowing, I was not going too hard on the freaking machine, but nothing was coming up, and it then told me to blow faster. I was like, what the hell, you told me now to blow faster after you told me to blow it slowly? This sounds so bad, but you get my point. And then I heard a sound, and then, oh, there should be a sound. How should I know that, you know? And after that, what else happened? Wait, I can't remember. After that, I took the test, and then I had to fill more papers. Yeah, more papers, and I had to make like a sketch on what happened. So by sketch, like, how did the accident happen in a way? So like, you know, the road, how I skated, you know, that's what I had to draw basically. It was the worst drawing I ever done in my life. And yeah, after that, the only thing they did, they just gave me I'm not sure what's it called in English, like a authorization for repair, something like that, or not authorization, like, what's it called? It doesn't come in mind freaking words. It's close to authorization, but not authorization, like proof of repair, something. No, it's not like that. I just can't. I don't think of I can't think of another word for that. It's just proof. But I don't know, something, authority for repair, something like that. You get it if you ever got into a situation like this, but hopefully you did not. You get what I'm trying to say. And as I was so after they gave me that authorization, they told me I can leave. Simple, easy, and I left basically. And then I was like, what do I do? What do I do now? I cannot go home. I cannot go back to the place where the accident occurred, because it was, think about it, it was 6 to 7 a.m. and what could have I done? Honestly, what could have I done? So there was only one option. Well, actually, there was two options. So I first called somebody, but they were sleeping, and stupid me, instead of, so there were two options. Let me tell you the options. So first, I could have gone to work at the place and stayed there. Second option was for me to stay at my friend's place, which if you notice from the other videos you will know that that's what happened. But to get on to that also, and guess what I did first? So I called them. I got no response from my friend because he was sleeping. His mother, I also called his mother. He was sleeping, she was sleeping. Obviously it was freaking 6 to 7 a.m. Of course nobody was gonna be awake at that hour. And after that, what did I do? I went to his place for some reason. I don't know. I did not think at that time. I was just trying to fix this somehow, and I just went to his place. Okay, I went to his place, and I did arrive, but so the funny thing is that I could have gone to work instead of going to him, because where the police left me was closer to work, you know, and my friend is very far away. So I went to my friend, which was like probably like 3 kilometers probably away, I'm not sure, trying to make a number, probably like 2 maybe, I don't know, definitely 2. And I got no call back, no response, you know. I was like, damn, what should I do? What? So then my mom called me and told me, why don't you go to work instead? And told them everything. Okay, and I was like, okay, and I went. I was tired. I just felt like every every emotion in my body, in my mind, was engulfed inside of me that time. Like I wasn't, I don't know, like I wasn't scared, like I don't know, it's so hard for me to explain it. Like I was scared, I wasn't scared, like I can't really explain it. I don't know what it was. Shocked? Just shocked? I don't know. And so after that I went to work, but because I did, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, because I did told, so at the accident at the place, I've then called my boss, but my boss didn't pick up, so I had to call one of my other colleagues and told him what happened, that I can't come to work because I got into a car accident. And after that I went to work and I met up with my boss and one of the, wait, I'm thirsty. Oh my god, I spoke too much. And so with another guy who's like my co-worker basically, and told him what happened also. They tried to like cheer me up, you know, give me some positive vibe that everything's gonna be okay. Gave me some advice also what I can do with the old car, because the old car was, so it was completely destroyed in the front. The engine doesn't have anything. The gearbox, something about the gearbox and the clutch and the flywheel. So the clutch and the flywheel are perfectly new. They don't have anything bad to them. And the gear, well, the gearbox is second hand, but it's quote unquote new, you know. And you know, I kept those. I still have those, and he told me that you should keep the car and get yourself a car that's the same model, the same brand of your engine. Freaking villager, I heard you. Like the same engine basically of what your car had, which I did, but we'll get onto that. And after that they tried to chill me out more and more. And what else? And then I had to wait. So here it was like I swear it feels like yesterday, cause I had to wait for my mechanic. Told them what happened. I had to wait for the tow guy to also respond to my call. And of course nobody was picking up, for obvious reasons. It was morning. They were sleeping, you know. And after that it was just a waiting game at that point. I had to wait like, God, I don't even remember how many hours, like 3 hours? No, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours? Cause somebody else had trouble, another had trouble with his car, like the tow guy had trouble with his car, and I think the other guy was at work. The mechanic was at work, I'm not sure. And at least I talked with the tow guy. Tow guy had some problems with his water pump in his car, so I had to. So here was another waiting game, but thankfully, as I was waiting, my friend, so his mom did call me back at around 7 a.m. not sure, and I told her everything, what happened, what happened, and after that I told her if I could stay at her place till things can like fix up, which I'm really grateful to this day. She doesn't speak English, but I will always be grateful to her that she let me stay at her place, you know. And so after I had to wait at my workplace, I left at around, I think 12 p.m. 12 p.m. Yeah, 12 p.m. 1 p.m. something like that. What the hell was that sound? Okay, I don't know what was that sound. And as I was waiting, I was finally going to leave, because there was no more reason for me to wait, because the guy was gonna come at like 3. He came, think about this, he said that he would come pick up the car at like 3 p.m. but in reality he came at flipping, I think it was 5 p.m. So I waited like another 5 hours, 6 hours for him. So yeah, that was another stretch, you know. And after freaking zombies destroying my whole farm. Jesus. As I was waiting for him to come, he finally called me back and told me that you can come to you know, to the place, you know, come to the accident where it happened. And wait, this Enderman is too loud. Alright. And I also brought my friend with me. I swear, if it wasn't for my friend who also has a sense of humor, I do not know how I would have gone through these days. Or through those days. Because, I don't know, it wouldn't have been the same, you know. That's why I'll always be grateful to them. To my friend and his mother. What the hell is this? Okay. And we arrived at the place of the accident. We went with the taxi and stuff. Then we waited once again for him to come, but we didn't wait like a lot. We waited like 15 minutes, I think, 10 minutes. Okay, why are there so many zombies? I hate this. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. There's too many zombies for some reason. And he came, but oh my god, here was the hard part and the scary part at the same time. I thought that he was not gonna be able to pull the car out of that steep pit. Like I really thought. Cause so think about it, as the car was staying there, there was dirt and pretty much water because of the snow. And the wheels pretty much sank in the freaking mud. Like it became mud at that point. And as he was trying to pull it, it was like horror to my eyes when I saw how the car looked in front. Like it was insane. So he did many why can't I speak? I'm very gibberish. I do not know why. As he was pulling it, as the car was going pretty much backwards, you were able to see the front, because the front was fully not showing up. It wasn't showing up at all because it was pretty much blend there with the cement. And as the car was going back, you were able to see the full shock, the full damage of the front side. It was completely destroyed. And after that, no, not after that. So he was still struggling to get it out. So think about this. Steep was very steep. It was a very down, basically very down, and I'm still surprised he managed to get it out. He had to pull like with the battery. Turned out he had a power, freaking strong battery that he can pull it with, and a cord and more. Blah, was something else. And the freaking tire, my car's tire, almost got stuck in the mud. because it created like a big hole in the ground, because the grass was just not even grass, just the mud, pure mud, and it was sinking lower and lower, and I was like, shoot, I'm not gonna be able to get it out. And yeah, after that he did manage to get it out, and then we put it, and then he put it, not we, he put it on the platform, and he also drove us to home. Then I paid him, and he took it to the mechanic, and yeah, and so on. But so here the story is just a waiting game. We didn't know what to do if it was able to be repaired, but to be honest, as I look back, or no, as I look now to the car, it's not something you can't really repair, because it's too costly. It's not worth it anymore, and the car is old. It's not worth, only the parts are worth it, you know. And we didn't decide if we should repair it or not, or should we get a new one. But at the end we decided we should get a new one, or they did, because at that time I didn't really look for new cars. My uncle did, which I'll get in a bit. But what I was doing this whole time was like mostly spending my time with my friend and trying to like wrap my mind around what happened, you know. And like, I did look for cars, don't get me wrong, I did look. After they said that we will get a new car or something, I started searching up, I started ways to find a new, I was thinking of going, you know, with the bank and stuff, Reddit, whatever, which could have been also could have been an option too, but my parents did not want it for some reason. I still do not know why. But after that, my uncle found a car which is basically the same model, the same thing as my wrecked car, and I couldn't go to see the car in any way because I was at work. They were free because it was like almost like it was the end of holidays, and they blah blah blah, stuff like that, you know. And like, oh my god, I'm getting tired from telling the story. I do not know why it's again 9 p.m. That's why. And tomorrow I have work. So I don't want to talk about the story. I do not know why. There's not much to say other than my uncle went with my dad. They talked with the guy about the car. There was a check engine light on because of the turbo. So think about this. I changed the turbo from the old car to this new car. We kept the old one, put it in the new one because the turbo had nothing. The turbo works perfectly fine. And after this, yeah, I don't know, not like I had to go to the mechanic a lot, which is pretty recent as I'm saying it right now. Like, this isn't much, this is a new anything. There's not. I think this is about it. Not gonna lie. Because we did get a new car, and that's it. There were a lot of controversies with my parents, don't get me wrong, but I do not want to get into that. And oh, and with my brother, don't wanna get into that also. But yeah, that's about it, honestly. The only thing that I feel like kept me sane, you can say, was the fact that I was at my friend's place. Because if it pretty much wasn't for him, I do not know what I would have done, honestly. I would have been depressed as hell. And yeah, like, I feel like I found a new world as I was staying at this place compared to mine. Because here I don't really have nobody to, like, I have nobody to talk with here. Nobody. I'm like in the other side of the village, basically, other side of the world. But there, I swear, different people, a lot of conversations, a lot of new things. Like here you do not find it, you know, which made me kind of sad that I left. Not gonna lie, but it's not like I didn't miss my house. Just that wish my place was like this also, you know. But yeah, wish I had neighbors like that. Wish I had people I can talk like that with, but yeah, you understand. Kinda, this made me a bit sad now what I just said, but yeah, honestly, I do not even know what I can talk about anymore. I feel like I told the whole story, you know, and I'll get it tired again. And what else? Is there anything else? No, I don't think there is. The car works fine, and that's about it. It's just that now I'm in financial debt to my uncle, because I paid money, my dad paid money, and I have to pay my uncle. That's about it. Financially wise, broke. Okay, call me broke. I'm so broke right now. But yeah. The conclusion: just drive slowly in poor road conditions. That's it. And that's what I learned, honestly. Wish it never happened. Wish it never happened, obviously, but yeah, I can't change the past, sadly, but wish I could, you know. Wish I could. But yeah, that's about it. Not much to really say anymore, other than that. Other than this, hope I didn't make sad. Hope I didn't make any of you sad. Do not feel sad. Thank God I'm even here to make these videos. It could have gone worse, honestly. Could have gone worse than this. But yeah, they've gone way worse than this. But yeah. Okay. I think that's about it. Lots of materials from this stone that I got. I don't know how I want this like place to look though. I want a pillar here, but where exactly? Here? Here? This is the middle. No, I have to go one more. Man. Do one more block, so here. Okay. But yeah, and oh yeah, also another conclusion, do not speed in poor conditions. Do not speed, do not be stubborn, be responsible no matter what, basically. That's honestly. Just drive safe. That's all I can really say. Do not be like me. You know. Do not be like me. Okay. Let's get this. I'm almost finished with this place. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I do not know what I want to do here though. What kind of detail I can do on this place, really? Like, I really do not know. This. Alright. Maybe. Huh. Here I want like a pillar of some sort. Can be better. I do not like this. More like a fountain, not a fountain. The fountain doesn't make sense. Isn't there? Oh my god! Oh my god! The simulator is coming. Isn't there a fence? Wait, I have a crafting table here. Like fence? Yes, there is. Stone brick wall. This is the middle? Yes. Maybe like this? I mean... Kinda? No? Like it's not wow. I really do not know. Oh my god, I can't think of anything else. I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. If I do this... No, this looks bad. I guess? No? Maybe? I kinda like it. Yeah, it works. Better than nothing. And here is gonna be like a door. Here is gonna be maybe another door. Here a door. Who knows? And they will go like lower. So yeah, that's about it, honestly. Okay, I'll leave it here. I'm tired. So, not much to say anymore. Just wanted to address the situation that happened with me and the accident. You fully understand it all. It was my fault. Thank God nothing happened. Do not drive fast in snowy conditions. And that's about it. I'm gonna leave it here. I'm tired. Tomorrow I have work again. You know what's the wait, I forgot to mention, you know what's the crazy part? That it almost has been a month since I've done the accident. That's the most mind-boggling thing to me. How fast this month went. For me it's unfathomable, but unfathomable. I cannot speak. So yeah, I will leave it here and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Good night. Same time. Bye bye.